You know, at which point mankind is destroyed? It's when mankind becomes ignorant of spiritual things. For instance, for there to be a physical, let me put it like this actually. When there's a spirit, for a spirit to interact in a place, he needs an avatar. All right, an avatar, how do I put it? Say, if you played games before, all right? The game world exists, but you can't interact with it unless you've got your avatar, which can go in there and play the game. So you are the one playing the game, you are the one running in the game, but you can't do it without your avatar. So you have to create an image which can allow you to interact in that world. The very same way, this will show you why demons are very fascinated with human bodies. They want to interact in this world because they don't have bodies to use. All right. God wanted you to interact in this world, so he gave you a body, an image. This is not you. This is an image of you. The real you is a spirit. So if I want to talk to your spirit, I come to your image, not to your spirit. The only way to your spirit is your image. When God now wanted mankind to come to him, he brought his image as well. The Lord Jesus Christ, the express image of God, so that man can come to God. Without an image, you cannot get to the Spirit. Absolutely not. You cannot. You know, when you go to book of Exodus 20, right? In the 10 Commandments, God says there are certain things that he strictly says you shouldn't do. God says, do not make any graven image, all right, of anything in heaven, under the earth, or in the water. So whether the thing is dead, whether it's spirits that are down, locked up in hell, don't ever make an image of them, he says. Whether it's a thing in heaven, don't ever make an image of it. He doesn't say don't make images of things on earth. He says under the earth. Doesn't say on the earth. Because if it's on the earth, it already has an image. You already have an image. You with me? But the moment you're no longer on earth, whether you're above, right? We cannot now make an image of you now. Are you with me? A graven image, like a tangible image, one with dimensions. Be careful. Because what the devil has come and he has done now, he has made sure that he puts imaginations of demonic entities in people's minds. Are you with me? No one can conjure up an imagination. An imagination is an interaction of your mind with spirits. When you imagine a certain thing, say a thing in horror movies, no one could have ever seen any of those creatures in those horror movies. No. Are you with me? It's devils that have interacted with their mind and fed them with the images of those creatures, which are real. There is no creature in a demonic movie, a horror movie, that is not real. They are all real. They just may not be in this realm. So what the devil then does is, if you want that spirit to then engage with mankind, you make mankind make images of that spirit. A good example is the angels that got locked up in hell, which fell down and deceived man Some people have thought, thought they were gods. Till today, you go to Greece, you go to Egypt. There are statues of gods. This is the god of war. This is the god of this, god of love, god of this. Are you with me? They have made graven images of guys already locked up down there. So now when you come to them, they tell you they've had audiences with those gods. Because they do not know that. You may not be able to bring that God here. But if you can make the image of that God here, you can be in touch with that God wherever he is. You get what I'm saying? You can do that. So now the devil has fed people through this season, which he calls Halloween, where he makes people create images, not photos. If you notice, it's not photos. It has to be physical objects with dimensions that can be put in place, so that those spirits associated with those things can now have audience with mankind. There are things that they cannot bring directly to man unless there's an image in between them. The same way I told you, you may want to do things in the game, but unless there's an image, you can't make any change there. They want to make change in this world, making this world their game. So they need their own avatars, which mankind comes and makes, and then they can make changes in this world. So because man is not knowledgeable spiritual things, they open them doors to such things. Makes sense? Halloween is dangerous.
It is.
Alrighty. Chief Apostle signing out. Catch you on the next one.